to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Again, another foul ball. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. Russell Martin now, lifetime against Chris Sale. He's had absolutely no success, 0 for 14. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. Stepping in for the Jays, Justin Smoke. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Nothing for Toronto in their half of the first. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned in to MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Solarte has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Here's Mookie Betts. In past meetings with J-Happ, he's got 5 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's taken him deep once.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm act.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. Solo home run there for Mookie. And if the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Here's J.D. Martinez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his left, Nunez. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too. Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Throw down to second. This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Benintendi. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. It is Curtis Granderson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Lifted the other way out to left center. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The throw into second. And he's safe. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Granderson going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
First baseman.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
Ramirez.
A swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the move is Pilar. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting eighth. Center fielder.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. High pop-up. Donaldson calls for it. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. And he'll go to second here. And he is in there.
Batting ninth. Catcher. Christian Vasquez.
So digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and one strike. Bradley leads off second with one gone in the inning. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are two away now.
The batter.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he will leap to make an incredible catch. Leading off the inning, Kevin Pilar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Next to bat for Toronto, Giovanni Urshela. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second, a double play.
Third baseman number 20, John Donaldson.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out, and he misses and likely will get. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mookie Betts. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Pilar is right there, one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, James.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Strike one to start the at-bat.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ranging back is Pilar, and it's off the green monster. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park two-run home run. Rafael Devers the next to bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he'll pull into second with one away. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Devers takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily as the lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Ramirez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound. And he swings and sends it to deep left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Here's Jackie Bradley now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
In there with base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Vasquez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
The batter, number 10.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. No hits to this point. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Hernandez ranging back. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Around second now and headed for third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Popped him up. Donaldson is there. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Russell Martin now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball one. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Justin Smoke now. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he sends it on the ground to first. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
In to score is the runner from first. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. The tag, and he is out at second. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it bangs off the monster. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Throw won't get him. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as it's grounded sharply to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Out in front of it, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Smoke on the move. And the inning is over. So at the plate, Yonhervis Solarte flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Throw to first, but he's back in standing. Solarte aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-1 the count now. Popped him up. Devers is over and he puts it away for the first down. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play. First pitch of the at-bat. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And he'll reach first safely.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Oh, and he misses it. Oh, and this drops in the infield. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Ready for another shot now. Russell Martin 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they will get the force at third, and that's that. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 11-2. Here's Hanley Ramirez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Way in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Into the box, Christian Vasquez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he's safe.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eduardo Nunez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Smoke. He singled his last time up. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Teoscar Hernandez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Benintendi going back on it, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Here's Kendrys Morales. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
In now, Yonhervis Solarte. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The right fielder, number 18.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Snap throw to third. Lifted in the air to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. But he won't get there. It falls in. And not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Center fielder, number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Betts is there, 2 down. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Mookie Betts will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Donaldson shading to his right. He's got it one away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well, the manager has signaled both the infielders and the outfield to shift hard to the right. Let's see if this guy at the plate can beat the shift. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high and deep out to left. Hernandez ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple. Here's J.D. Martinez. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing.
And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 11-5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Josh Donaldson started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think...
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. Russell Martin now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Ripped down the first base line. Ramirez scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Justin Smoak is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Vasquez has a play. 2 gone. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Hit hard to the right. Foul. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoke toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch to your old, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
An 11-7 final in this one. The Bo Sox put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Chris Sale takes home the win. Jay Happ takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 11 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 7 runs on 14 hits. 3 errors. They left 6 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. The loss goes to Jay Happ. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's state attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.